Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. Hope you're doing well. We're going to have a look, see what's coming through for your reading, what I can tell you, what is happening, what we have, all this good stuff. Okay, so let's see and tell you what I have for you. If this resonates, yeah, let me know. Let me know. This is a safe space where you're always very welcome. I'm here every day doing readings on YouTube. Have been for the last 5 years, every single day. So I'm always here for you, okay? I'm always consistent. I'm always dedicated. I'm always loyal. I'm always here for you. Okay, so we've got here the Queen of Wands. Very powerful, very beautiful. Queen of Wands is a very, very lovely energy, which is to do with the fact that you are sitting in your power. Okay, there you are. Also with the World card as well, you are sitting in your power. You are confident. You are powerful. You are not projecting your insecurities, your vulnerabilities onto others. You're just trying to be the best version of yourself. I also feel here as well with the World card, here you are just really entertaining yourself. You're putting yourself first. You're protecting yourself. You're protecting your peace, your energy, especially with the Queen of Wands as well. You're trying to do everything you can for yourself to feel good. Perhaps you're embarking on certain hobbies and new things that you are exploring that can make you feel good but also take up some of your time. So you're really trying your absolute best, and you're trying to be the best sort of version of yourself in the process, and that's something that we really do see here. So there's a very beautiful and very powerful energy, especially with the Fool as well, which is to do with the fact that you're being as open as possible to opportunities. You're being very open in terms of your energy. You're not letting anyone or anything restrict you. You may also be open to people, okay? Dating people, being around people, getting to know people, being friends with people. You're very open right now. Your energy is open. When your energy is open, it's actually quite it can be two things, okay? But right now for you, it's a good thing. For some people, it's not a good thing when your energy is too open, because you can attract all kinds of people depending on where your energy is at. I'm not worried for you in terms of your energy being open, because you're still strong and you're still heavily protected, okay? Which means that bad, awful, terrible people are not going to come in and ruin your life, kind of thing. Whereas some people, they don't have, protection. They don't feel strong. They feel very vulnerable, and then their energy is open. It can attract narcissists and sociopaths and all those kinds of people. I'm not too worried about you with your energy being open, because actually you're in a place where you're strong. If someone bad comes along, you can say no, get out, go, goodbye. Okay, you're not in a place where you're going to entertain just anyone and anything. You're very good at looking at the consistency of someone's nature and someone's pattern in how they treat and how they do things, and this is very, very significant. So the main thing that I really want to say here is that your energy is very strong, which means you attract strong people into your life at this time. Now, what I also see here as well, that it's very, very interesting that there are people, okay, that perhaps you were once around who have also perhaps learned a lot of lessons, become very strong within themselves, that can return into your life. But these are not people that are going to return into your life and ruin your life, okay? These are people that have learned their lessons, learned their challenges, have learned to be a better, bigger person, have learned, how they perhaps treated you in the past, not wanting to do that again. Hermit really shows here enlightenment. It shows here learning lessons. It shows here a sense of understanding. It shows a sense of knowing what has happened and what is going on. And with the Three of Pentacles, they want to work on things with you. So there is someone here that I feel that you will be meeting, who may be at a distance right now, especially with the Two of Wands. And this person is going to be returning into your life after having learned a lot of lessons, as you have as well. And it's your choice whether you want to meet them or not, but this person will want to progress things with you romantically. So we have here the Ten of Pentacles, right? They're quite a strong card. To be honest, Ten of Pentacles, you know what it means? It means marriage. It means commitment. It means having a stable home, really allowing things to progress in that particular direction, which is not a joke, okay? It's not a joke. Ten of Pentacles isn't a joke, but this person values you so much that they don't want to lose you from their life. They want to make a life with you. They want to progress things with you in that particular way. And the most significant thing here, okay, is that there's been a lot of healing. This Six of Swords is about a journey of going through immense pain, but coming out the other side, having healed, and actually doing your best you can with the pain that you have, you know. So I feel here that you've gone through a lot of pain, but you've tried to do the best you can even whilst carrying it. This person here has also gone through a lot of pain, but they try to do their best whilst carrying all of that pain and sadness. They try to, you know, do the most that they can. They try to be the happiest they can. They try to get themselves together in the best way that they can. And especially with the 10 of Cups, we do see here a very, very powerful energy, which is yeah, it's very significant, because again, you've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. This person here will want to really prove to you that they can be trusted, that you can be a part of their life, that you could be around them. They really appreciate you, they really understand you, they really care about you, they really feel very connected to you. So we have here 7 of Cups also with the 4 of Swords. So 7 of Cups is very, very important, because 7 of Cups here represents dreams, wishes, goals, aspirations, ambitions, and this person is realizing, I was chasing a lot of things, and the one thing I should have really worked on was the connection with you. So they're obviously going to want to make things work, and the 4 of Swords here shows a lot of peace inside their soul, because they will feel that once they are able to meet you and talk to you and sort of return back into your life, hopefully you will be able to trust them. It's your choice whether you want to be with this person or not. You know, I'm just here a messenger giving you this information that, listen, a person from your past is going to want to reconcile, rekindle, and want to be in your life again. And it's your choice whether you choose to accept this person or whether you choose to reject them. But this person will want to bring peace, not grief, okay? That's the affirmation for this reading: peace, not grief. Comment it down below if you claim this reading or if it resonates with you. Okay, so you will be meeting this person if you choose to accept the meeting. But we've got here the King of Pentacles, you know, a person that really is wanting to be very strong and stable towards you, bring something to the table. You know, it's not just you doing everything. This is someone that really takes responsibility and accountability for what they bring. And also, you know, the other thing here as well is that your energy is open to it, open to the fact that you're not restricting yourself, you know, to certain people. You're very sort of open to seeing who comes your way and how they treat you, and you will go based on that assessment. You know, you'll make that assessment yourself. It's a little bit like, you know, if you have a school and you have all these admission applications, you'll go based off of what is being presented to you and think to yourself, am I going to accept this? Am I going to reject this? You know, does this really serve the purpose of what I need it to serve? And then you do the same with this person. You'll do the same with many people that come into your life. You'll be open, but at the same time, you will be able to choose, does this serve me? Does it not? Am I going to accept this or am I going to discard this? And that's the main thing that I see here, is that your energy is open, but it's not like, oh, I'll just take whatever. You know what I mean? It's almost like you're like, you know what, actually, I have to negotiate. I have to try and figure out what's going on. And that energy is very, very powerful and very significant, especially with the 7 of Swords. Okay, because the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Cups here is very much, you know, just not accepting anything. It's really about understanding your worth and your value and realizing, actually, you know what, I deserve a lot more than crumbs. I deserve a lot more than the bare minimum. And this person will realize they can't give you the bare minimum anymore. So they'll bring you loaves to try and satisfy you. And the 9 of Cups here shows, I'm really glad I didn't, you know, settle for less. And, you know, I'm glad that this person had to go off and learn their lessons so that they could come to me even better and even more properly. Because sometimes the person will be like, oh, I just accept this. But then actually sometimes, you know, in telling a person, this is what I deserve, and then them going quiet, can actually make them realize what they have to do better and then go down that path of being better and doing better, which is what I see them doing. So the 4 of Wands here really shows a very, very powerful energy here of them realizing their lessons, realizing what they need to do, and then doing it, and not making these continuous excuses of what they should and should not be doing, or how they should and should not be, or what they should and should not be thinking about doing, if that makes sense. Especially with the 2 of Pentacles, especially here with the Emperor as well, we see a very, very powerful energy here of this person wanting to do more, wanting to be better, and genuinely going above and beyond to be the best version of themselves. And especially with the Emperor, I see a very, very powerful energy, which is them just becoming, you know, a lot more of an action taker and not, you know, kind of being in their own world, but more so like really proving to you what they mean and what you're worth. And especially with the 2 of Pentacles, you know, really taking action to understand your perspective of things as well, So this person is going to return. It's going to be your choice, okay, whether you choose to accept them or not, whether you choose to want them back in your life or not. It's completely your choice. One thing we do know, and that I do know from this, is that they will try their very best to do what they can. And we also have here missing you. So clearly, you know, they will be missing you, feeling very connected to you, very drawn to you, not wanting to be away from you. The missing you energy is also really powerful because it goes to show here that they, you know, really do miss you, obviously, but they also miss what could be in terms of a future. So that's something that really does make them think a lot, like, oh, what could the future have been? What could the future be? You know, that also is something that they miss. They feel like a real void in their heart because they feel like, oh my God, like that could be so amazing. And so that's what we have there. The other thing I really want to mention as well is that I do offer personal services, readings, items, rituals on my website. Thousands of 5-star reviews. Everything is on shopmoonlightguidance.com and also my Etsy store. So there's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, candles, sage bundles, teas, all that good stuff, you know, handmade, meditated with and saged items. There's readings done with me within 12 to 24 hours for questions you may have. So there's personal tarot readings, and there's also, of course, rituals for love, money, marriage, career, success, beauty, justice, healing, black magic removal, protection, etc. There's amazing, you know, amazing things. Everything's on shopmoonlightguidance.com, link down below. And of course, I have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I will see you all very, very soon. And I hope that you take care, okay? I hope you take care. Bye.